The pineal gland, often referred to as the third eye, holds a mysterious place in both ancient and modern spirituality. It has been spoken of in esoteric teachings for centuries as the gateway to higher consciousness, intuition, and spiritual awareness. Yet, in today's world, it is often misunderstood or reduced to oversimplified ideas of calcification and detox. The truth is, the pineal gland is much more than just a tiny organ at the center of your brain. It is an ancient tool, a bridge between the physical and the metaphysical, and controlling it wisely can unlock levels of spiritual awareness that most people never access. In this video, we are going to explore the true power of the pineal gland and why it holds such a pivotal role in spirituality. But be warned, this is not going to be your typical discussion. We won't dwell on simple tips for decalcification or mention easy fixes like supplements. Instead, we will explore how mastering the pineal gland requires an alignment of mind, body, and spirit, and how this powerful tool can elevate you to higher planes of existence. What is the pineal gland, really? Let's begin by understanding what the pineal gland actually is. Located at the center of the brain, this small, pine cone-shaped gland is part of the endocrine system. Its primary biological role is to regulate the production of melatonin, a hormone responsible for controlling sleep cycles. However, beyond its biological function, the pineal gland has long been associated with mysticism and spiritual awakening. Ancient cultures, from the Egyptians to the Hindus, believed that the pineal gland, or the third eye, was the seat of the soul. In Hinduism, it is associated with the Ajna chakra, the energy center that governs intuition and insight. René Descartes, the famous French philosopher, called the pineal gland the principal seat of the soul, implying that it is the gateway through which the soul communicates with the body. What modern science often fails to recognize is that the pineal gland isn't just another part of the brain. It is uniquely designed to interact with light and electromagnetic fields. It is the only part of the brain that is not divided into hemispheres, and it possesses a rich blood supply, on par with the kidneys, which implies its significance far exceeds just sleep regulation. The metaphysical role of the pineal gland. Now let's look at the metaphysical importance of the pineal gland. In spiritual traditions, the pineal gland is seen as the organ that facilitates spiritual perception, often referred to as the inner eye. When activated, it allows you to see beyond the material world, into the realms of intuition, higher wisdom, and even communication with the divine. The pineal gland is your antenna to the unseen. It is through this gland that you receive vibrations, frequencies, and energies that most people are not aware of. This is why it has been symbolized in various spiritual traditions by the all-seeing eye, the Eye of Horus in Egypt, or the third eye in Hinduism. The pineal gland connects you to the quantum field, the space where energy and consciousness interact. In this quantum space, the boundaries of time and space blur, allowing you to tap into information, insights, and dimensions that are otherwise inaccessible in a purely materialistic worldview. The pineal gland and higher consciousness. When the pineal gland is activated, it becomes a powerful tool for elevating your consciousness. But what does that actually mean? Let's break it down. Higher consciousness refers to an expanded state of awareness, where you transcend the ego, the limited sense of self that identifies only with your body and personal history. When you operate from a higher level of consciousness, you begin to see yourself as part of the collective whole, and you realize that life is far more interconnected than you previously believed. At this level, the concept of duality, good and bad, right and wrong, past and future, starts to dissolve. You become more aligned with the present moment, more attuned to the deeper layers of reality. This is where profound spiritual insights occur. You start to see the synchronicities in life, you feel a deeper connection with others, and you realize that everything in the universe is intricately linked. However, this state of awareness is only accessible through inner work and conscious effort. The pineal gland acts as the gateway, but it is you who must walk through that gate. Activating the pineal gland and maintaining that activation requires daily practice, discipline, and, most importantly, a higher intention. Activating the pineal gland, what it really takes. To unlock the full potential of your pineal gland, you must do more than focus on physical health or avoid fluoride. True activation involves a comprehensive approach that integrates your spiritual, mental, and emotional selves. 1. Cultivating inner stillness. One of the key factors that blocks the pineal gland is mental noise. The modern world is filled with distractions, constant media, work stress, and personal obligations that prevent us from tuning into our deeper selves. To begin activating your pineal gland, you need to create space for inner stillness. Meditation, particularly in silence, is a powerful way to do this. In meditation, your brainwaves shift from the chaotic beta state, which is associated with daily thinking and worrying, to a more relaxed alpha or theta state. It is in these slower brainwave states that the pineal gland begins to come online. Theta waves in particular are linked to deep intuition and spiritual insights. 2. Aligning with natural rhythm. The pineal gland is highly sensitive to light and dark cycles. By aligning your life with natural rhythms, waking up with the sun, spending time in nature, and minimizing artificial light after sunset, you begin to synchronize your pineal gland with its natural function. This doesn't just help with better sleep. It also attunes your body and mind to a more harmonious state, allowing you to become more receptive to spiritual frequencies. The more you align with natural cycles, the more your pineal gland is able to process not just physical light, but the metaphorical light of higher consciousness. 3. Purifying the mind and body. Purity isn't just about detoxing your physical body, though that's important too. It's about purifying your thoughts and emotions. Negative thinking, unresolved trauma, and emotional blockages can all cloud the pineal gland, limiting its ability to function as a spiritual receptor. By working through your emotions, whether through therapy, journaling, or spiritual practice, you start to clear the emotional debris that clouds your inner vision. As your emotional body becomes more purified, the pineal gland can operate with greater clarity, allowing you to access higher states of consciousness. Engaging in practices of energy work. Since the pineal gland is also an energetic organ, practices that involve the movement of energy can help activate it. Yoga, qigong, or breathwork are powerful tools for channeling energy to the pineal gland. For example, the Kundalini yoga tradition speaks of raising energy from the base of the spine, the root chakra, up through the crown, passing through the pineal gland, which is said to result in heightened states of awareness and spiritual ecstasy. The dangers of misusing pineal power. As with any powerful tool, the pineal gland can be misused. The ability to access higher dimensions of consciousness can be tempting, but it also comes with responsibilities. Without proper grounding, a person can become disconnected from their physical reality, leading to psychological imbalance or spiritual bypassing. This is why it's essential to approach pineal activation with humility and care. The purpose of awakening your pineal gland isn't just to access mystical experiences or visions. Its true purpose is to guide you toward inner transformation, to align your ego with your higher self, and to serve others with a deeper sense of compassion and wisdom. The role of semen retention in pineal activation. For those practicing semen retention, there's a powerful connection between sexual energy and the pineal gland. Sexual energy, when conserved and transmuted, can be channeled towards spiritual awakening. In many ancient teachings, it's believed that sexual energy, when not expelled, is reabsorbed into the body and rises up the spine, eventually nourishing the pineal gland. By practicing semen retention, you are essentially conserving your life force energy and using it to fuel your spiritual journey. This practice increases vitality, mental clarity, and most importantly, the ability to connect with higher states of awareness through the pineal gland. Navigating the path of spiritual mastery. As we move further into understanding the pineal gland's role, it's important to recognize that spiritual mastery isn't a destination. It's a continuous journey. The pineal gland, when properly activated, serves as a key instrument on this path, but it doesn't end there. The deeper you venture into spiritual awareness, the more you realize that the pineal gland is not just about seeing or knowing. It's about being. To live in alignment with the wisdom and insights your pineal gland can reveal means embodying that awareness in every facet of life. This is where real transformation occurs. The decisions you make, the relationships you nurture, and the way you perceive challenges all begin to reflect a higher state of being. Many people mistakenly believe that activating their pineal gland will provide an instant awakening. But the reality is that this is just the beginning of the work. Once the pineal gland is awakened, it acts as a powerful catalyst for deeper spiritual development. It can show you the truth, but integrating that truth into your daily life takes dedication. Let's look at some of the ongoing practices and principles that help integrate the awakening of the pineal gland into your everyday existence. Commitment to inner work and shadow healing. As the pineal gland begins to open your consciousness to higher truths, you may find that it also brings to light areas of your life that need healing. This is where shadow work comes in, facing the parts of yourself that you've hidden, denied, or repressed. The pineal gland's awakening will illuminate both your light and your shadows. Many spiritual traditions emphasize that true enlightenment comes not from escaping the darkness, but from confronting and integrating it. The pineal gland, in its role as the seat of the soul, is a mirror that reflects not only spiritual insight, but also the unresolved emotions, fears, and traumas that need healing. This inner work is crucial because the energy blockages caused by unhealed emotional wounds can inhibit the full activation of the pineal gland. Practices like journaling, therapy, or deep meditation can assist in this shadow work, ensuring that the energy flowing to and from the pineal gland is unobstructed. 6. Living in alignment with universal principles. The activation of your pineal gland doesn't just grant you access to personal insights, it opens you to the collective wisdom of the universe. When you are operating from a higher state of consciousness, it becomes essential to live in alignment with universal principles like compassion, humility, and authenticity. The pineal gland serves as a receptor to universal truths, and these truths often call for personal responsibility. As you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things, you'll naturally feel compelled to live with greater integrity, to treat others with respect, and to contribute positively to the world around you. Remember, the purpose of awakening the pineal gland is not to inflate the ego or gain superiority. It's to dissolve the ego's limitations and align with a deeper sense of purpose, one that serves both your spiritual growth and the collective well-being of all. 7. Developing intuition and inner guidance. As the pineal gland becomes more active, your intuition, your inner knowing, grows stronger. This can manifest as a heightened ability to perceive energies, feel subtle shifts in your environment, or receive insights that seem to come from a deeper, more profound place. In modern life, where logic and rational thinking are often emphasized, intuition is an underdeveloped skill for most people. However, intuition is the language of the pineal gland. It communicates through feelings, inner nudges, and subtle shifts in awareness. Developing your intuition means learning to trust these signals, even when they defy logic or conventional wisdom. One way to strengthen your intuition is through regular meditation and mindfulness practices. By quieting the mind, you make space for the soft voice of intuition to emerge. Over time, as your pineal gland becomes more sensitive to subtle energies, your intuition will become a reliable compass, guiding you toward decisions and actions that align with your higher purpose. 8. Avoiding over-reliance on external sources. In an age where information is abundant and spirituality has become commercialized, it's easy to get lost in external teachings, rituals, or tools. While books, workshops, and teachers can offer valuable guidance, the pineal gland teaches you that the true answers lie within. The activation of the pineal gland encourages you to rely less on external authorities and more on your inner wisdom. This is not to say that external sources are unnecessary. They can be important stepping stones on your journey. But ultimately, Your greatest teacher is your own soul. As you awaken your pineal gland, you'll start to notice that you no longer need to seek validation or answers outside of yourself. You'll recognize that the universe speaks directly to you through the pineal gland, guiding you with clarity and insight when you are aligned with your true self. 9. Integrating spirituality with daily life. Perhaps the most overlooked aspect of pineal gland activation is how to integrate your spiritual insights into your daily life. It's one thing to have profound realizations during meditation or spiritual practice, but the real test comes in how you apply those insights when you're at work, with family, or facing the challenges of everyday life. The pineal gland doesn't just open the door to otherworldly visions or mystical experiences. It brings clarity to your life as it is. It helps you see the spiritual significance in the mundane and reminds you that every moment is an opportunity for growth. This is where true mastery lies, not in escaping reality, but in transforming how you experience and engage with it. It's important to ask yourself, how do I carry the wisdom of my pineal activation into my relationships, my work, and my personal challenges? Are you able to remain centered and present in the face of adversity? Do you treat others with compassion and respect, even when it's difficult? By integrating your spiritual growth with your daily actions, you turn your life into a living meditation. The pineal gland's activation is not an isolated event. It's the beginning of a lifelong practice of embodying higher awareness in everything you do. The future of humanity and the collective awakening. As we approach the end of this exploration, it's essential to address the broader implications of pineal gland activation, not just for individuals, but for humanity as a whole. More and more people are awakening to the potential of their pineal gland and, by extension, to their own higher consciousness. This collective awakening represents a significant shift in human evolution. As more individuals learn to activate and control their pineal gland, we move closer to a world that operates from higher frequencies, where intuition, empathy, and interconnectedness become the norm rather than the exception. However, this awakening comes with responsibility. As we elevate our consciousness, we must also work to create a more harmonious and compassionate world. The pineal gland gives us the power to see beyond our personal desires and into the collective good. It helps us understand that true spiritual growth is not just about personal enlightenment, but about contributing to the elevation of the human spirit as a whole. Control it wisely. The pineal gland is a powerful spiritual tool, but like any tool, it must be used wisely. It requires more than just physical detoxification or quick-fix techniques. Controlling your pineal gland requires an integrated approach, nurturing your mind, body, and spirit in alignment with higher consciousness. Through practices like meditation, energy work, and inner stillness, you can begin to activate the true power of the pineal gland. It is the gateway to higher awareness. But remember, the path of spiritual awakening is one of responsibility. Control it wisely, and it can guide you toward profound personal and spiritual growth. Final thoughts. The pineal gland holds immense power that can transform your life, elevate your consciousness, and connect you with the deeper truths of the universe. But this power, like all spiritual gifts, must be used wisely. As you continue on your journey of spiritual awakening, remember that the pineal gland is not just a tool for personal gain. It's a gateway to deeper understanding, profound compassion, and unity with all of creation. Its true potential lies in helping you align with your highest self and live in harmony with the world around you. Control it wisely, and you will find that the pineal gland not only opens your eyes but also opens your heart, guiding you toward a life of greater peace, purpose, and spiritual fulfillment. With the power of your pineal gland fully understood and wisely managed, you can now begin to walk the path of spiritual mastery with clarity and purpose. Let this be your guide to a deeper connection with yourself, the universe, and the endless possibilities that lie ahead.